This Tankster here. I am in the line at Burger King getting some breakfast. Kind of a dreary day here in Western Maryland, but a beautiful day nonetheless, because it's another day we're here and alive on the great planet Earth. Going to go on a little bit of a hunt today. Walmart. I'm looking for the new X-Men wave that's come out. Still looking for some of the end game stuff just to see it more than anything. I pretty well got everybody ordered. They never did get the 2-packs in. I think they got one round of the regular Marvel Legends in, and the only thing I ever seen from it was the cap. I want to look for the Star Wars wave that was out with Queen Amidala. I'd like to get a battle droid because I got a few of them already ordered, and maybe the Han too, because that's a pretty cool suit. Don't know about what's her name, the Vice Admiral Buttlick, but so yeah, come along for the ride. Gonna grab my grub, head to the fabulous Walmart, and check it out. See you guys there. Good. Watch. So Jon Snow's in the Game of Thrones, man. Stranger Things got that upside down one. About it. Harry Potter looks like these reduced to 7 now. There's 2 right there. Harry and Hermione. Got wands. Let's see, wrestlers. Seen a ball back one or Dusty. Shinsei for days. Dinosaurs. Nothing but wasp. Still got cloak up there. Ooh, it's down to 25. Might have to pull the trigger. Yeah. Find the best one. Looks like the first one is the best one. I'm scanning it just to see, but I don't think it's going to get too much better than that. Got the big guy in game. Something got Hulk's kind of cool. They're heavy too. I don't know about that face on him. This is a little better than the other one I've seen, but I've seen a couple of them where it looks like a couple of just white dots. More wasp. Where's Dazzler? Yeah, what's about it? Kind of dusty. Let's see. Got a ball back up. This thing's pretty cool. That's hilarious. Triangle. Who that guy is, what's wrong with you guys? I don't watch NXT. Looks like this was this guy. It's so low wave. There's a Tarkin. They're all $5 cheaper, almost 14. I'm gonna need new guys. Got a couple of them. So these little cheap guys. like these guys when I was a kid. That's how it goes. Little pimples. Hey guys, I am back from my venture to Walmart. I'm back here in the Pop Culture Palace. As you can see, a little sneak peek of some of my statues I've been getting. But anyway, here's what I picked up for Crazy H for Easter. He's been wanting a new Lego set, so I got him this Moloch's land speeder from Solo. They had him marked down to a really good price, so I was happy to pick that up for him. And as you seen in my tag at the beginning, finally found the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Been wanting this one for a little while. Glad to add him to my wrestler collection. He was my favorite wrestler when I was growing up, so always enjoyed his entertainment, and his interviews were always top notch. He was awesome on the mic. And then they finally reduced the first 10 years Captain America and Crossbones set. Got it for $25. I don't think it's too bad for two legend figures. So mark another one off my 10-year list. I don't think at this point there's going to be any way I get all of them unless it's on the aftermarket, but wouldn't mind running into that Hulkbuster someplace and the Ant-Man 2-pack as well. But I think I'm going to hold off from making this video and just going to attach it to a haul video and showcase that Hunter and I is going to do here, hopefully later today. So stay tuned for that. Hey, and holy hell, we are back with Tori here at the Pop Culture Palace in Western Maryland. Got back from my hunt, as you've seen in the previous videos that was on here.
It's been a while.
More Ring Wars here, Crazy H.
The craziest
Brett the
of all
Tank,
ages.
Downey. Excited today to show you our pickups for the past month. And this isn't even all of them, but there's a collection I've been working on that I'm going to make a separate video for.
Oh, it's a collection. You guys are going to be in for a treat.
A treat. And, yeah, man, so,
there's actually a bit of a preview to it at the bottom of the stack. But it's mine.
A preview like 6 months in the making.
Yeah.
But,
we've gotten a lot.
Yeah.
I
I come across a lot of deals, so I took it from. And the thing about it is, right now, there's so much out. I mean, you know, so many things people are trying to get.
Gift and a curse.
Yeah.
In your collector.
And it's, you know, it's just one of them busy time of years if you're in our hobby that, you know, there's a lot to pick up. So I think I did pretty good with the deals I've gotten.
Yeah, we got some good stuff.
I think without further ado, let's show you what all we picked up this month.
Alright, so first,
some pops.
Yeah, I went into, our malls, FYE, and GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these are from GameStop, but they had all of this one in FYE. First being this Avengers Endgame Thanos pop.
Yeah, he's in the new armor from the new movie.
And they did, and in FYE, they had literally everybody on the back of this box. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone on the back was there. So you could go up right now and...
So I definitely would like to piece together an Avengers set, because, you know, I would like to have, like, all the heroes.
I mean, you say you don't really want to go with the white costume palettes.
No, I'd like to stick to...
But this was the only one that was in this particular line that you wanted.
Because, like I said, I'm mostly collecting the...
as the...
Star Wars and the rock and roll pops, so...
And as the mystery lady amusingly called it, him and his helicopter blade weapon.
Yes.
I think it's cool. If there's ever a replica of it, I want to get it, because it's a cool weapon. I got the gauntlet, so...
But he's definitely a cool pop. I love the armor, all the detail in it.
Certainly.
I think definitely was a smart one to get.
Makes you think in hindsight about how far
Right.
pots have come.
I know.
These look very well done. I mean,
As we've all seen too, the end game trailers that are out. I mean, it's just got that much more
they've been
excitement.
releasing a lot of footage, haven't they?
As of this recording, the movie is like next Thursday night, I believe, is when it'll start. So we're really excited for it and trying to avoid spoilers. I know some idiots have downloaded like pirated versions online and stuff. So if you watch them, shame on you. You should share them, shame on you, shame on you.
Have you noticed that? How much footage they've been releasing?
Yeah,
like
been more than I thought they would.
Like what? Like Infinity War got what? Like 2 trailers? This has gotten like in addition to
a lot
like,
of them in
ones,
montages, they've used other footage from the previous films. So.
Or like little mini like things, like mini trailers and stuff. I thought that was
so. It's definitely going to be exciting time. It's going to be a definite blockbuster movie.
But remember, we can't always, believe what the trailers are showing us.
Right,
remember,
of course not.
Infinity War pulled that thing where they tried to show us Hulk was in Wakanda and he wasn't.
Right.
I was looked down by. I just want to say.
Which rumor is it like that part where on the trailer they show where Cap and Tony's shaking hands? They say that's not even in the movie.
I have
a hard time believing that, but
I've got this feeling that all the stuff we see with Tony and Nebula with them doesn't happen.
Wait, you never know.
I just have like this little hunch that they're just putting that in there to make us think that they make it back. Well, because think about it. Wouldn't it be kind of stupid to have them escape space, go to Earth, only to go back to space?
Possible.
And there's that example too. There's that shot of all of them on the Milano. And come to think of it, I don't remember seeing Tony and Nebula in that shot. But then again, they're in the Milano, which is the ship they had last. So, who knows how it's going to blow over.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. Can't wait. And also to go, Jason, with that.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. It's actually surprising.
I've been wanting this guy ever since I've seen him, and the Mystery Ray, I know really likes this one too.
Thor. What does it say? It's a Spring Convention limited edition.
Yeah, and it's just like the comic Thor.
Yeah, and on the back they've got, tons of the other comic-like figures. This might be my favorite one.
That's our spotlights.
Looking on the back.
But yeah, I thought he was really cool. It was really done nice. Did good
for you.
I thought he was doing a good job, especially in these later.
Yeah, the hammer's over there.
These later figures. So really, was happy to pick both those up. Now on to the biggest thing that's going on right now.
Big thing
in my opinion.
In this month. Well, that's not your opinion. This is definitely the biggest thing that's been going on. Wait, we're gonna stack them on the side and slide them over to see if people can guess.
Oh, they've already guessed already. I'm sure they've seen the side of them. I'll give you a hint. Dun 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 dun. You're supposed to come in with the. Let's try this again. Dun 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 dun. You came in too soon.
What?
You gotta. I'll tell you when you can. Ready? Dun 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 dun.
You gotta show these people.
See, we're not idiots or anything. But
oh no, not at all.
We have acquired the McFarlane Thrones figs.
McFarlane?
Which I kind of like and kind of don't like at the same time. It's kind of a weird...
Would you say they're better than the ones that we got down there?
Somewhat better. Depends on the character, I guess.
I'm thinking definitely better articulation, and the plastic's not as kind of cheap and unreliable as those ones, but there's not as many.
I'm with Casey, the mystery lady, when she says that they still haven't got Jon Snow completely right. Danny, I think the other ones are better than this one.
Really? Well, the other ones look too generic to me.
Outfit-wise, no, but her eyes are still off.
Well, okay, looking on the back, I mean, I know these are prototypes, but the ones in the back look much better.
Yeah, there's the back, what he's talking about. I'm sure some of you already got this, but I'm not getting the dragon because I have seen that people were having problems, and I've even seen it on video.
Oh, really?
Of the head falling off. And it's like, even in package, if somebody's even bought it, of course that could have been, bad, people would stalking shit,
box them
shuffling them around or
their
whatever.
articulation's more reliable, because remember on those, I mean, part be age, but part because of the material, and that was the first, few seasons when it wasn't as popular. The plastic was really
Yeah, because we
cheaply
got some of the Dark
manufactured,
Horse and what was it the Funko?
those are the Funko. The Funko
Yeah,
ones are
Funko
the
and
ones
Dark
I'm
Horse.
talking. The Funkos are the ones I'm talking about.
Got some of both of them.
The ones we completed the collection of. They're just, the plastic was very. I mean, a couple swords broke down there. Ned's hands broke off.
But after this taping, the first episode is aired, which was incredible. It was a good.
Nothing too,
No, nothing crazy,
shocking.
but it was
Lots
a necessary evil where they had to put some storyline and resolve some issues into place and all that. And it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays
lots
out.
of reuniting.
I don't think that's going to go how people have speculated it'll go, or people are hoping it's going to go.
You gotta say
like I said,
this is not going to go the way you think.
Exactly. But my favorite out of these is the Night King. I think he is
stinks
just
because he's a character nobody likes.
Incredible.
So.
And it's usually on any of these figures the creatures or whatever always look better than the people, almost all the time.
My only complaint with the Arya really is with the costume. I wish they would have included the cape.
I just think her face looks a little too heavy for some reason or something. She's just a tad. I mean, if you look at her from certain angles, she looks better than others, but when you look at her straight on, I don't know.
The cape, I just wish she
Maybe I'm wrong.
Remember she had the cape with her? Remember that?
I mean, I'm still glad they have them, but here's on shade of Danny.
I want that cape.
Danny face. And,
would you have rather...
It's like her eyes are too far apart or something. I don't know what it is, but they just are just not clear.
Would you rather have Tatter in this costume or in the white outfit that you like?
Oh, I like that white one from the episode.
You like it more?
Yeah. So what do you guys think is going to happen?
About his look right here. I liked his Night Watch look better. This one for me just doesn't do it. I think it's a dull look for Jon Snow.
Any predictions? You know me. I think.
I mean, we can't say too much.
I think Danny and Jon are both going to die, and I think.
But
I think our boy, the bastard's going to end up. The true bastard's going to end up on the throne.
I know that, but the thing,
Andrew.
My prediction: Danny dies. Jon doesn't die because he already died once. Why would they kill him again? But I'm thinking that he becomes kind of like a wandering protector of the continent.
I don't know what exactly.
I don't see. He's never wanted to be king.
And I still say Cersei's going to kill herself and blow everything up.
Really? Before him? That'd be so.
Once she sees all hopes lost, she ain't going to want to give him the satisfaction.
I still say Arya's going to kill her with Jaime's face.
Yeah, everybody thinks. That's what everybody thinks.
Not everyone. No, there's been other ones. Some people think Jaime himself is going to kill her.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think there's too much history there.
Or do you think that Euron's going to do it? Or just he's going to leave her?
That was one of my theories.
He's just going to say screw it and...
take off of the army and that's it. But we'll soon see. This coming Sunday, we got... What's today? Friday. So we got... It's Good Friday as we're filming this, so happy Easter to everybody that sees this before Easter. Wish you and your family the best. But yeah, it's definitely been awesome fandom experience seeing all this, and we've been rewatching the series as well to help give us some insight on it.
And one other thing with these, if they manage to do a wave 2 like they're popular, who would you like to see in there? Wave 2.
Well, it'd be good to get the other two Starks, I think.
Sansa and Bran
and
Tyrion.
Tyrion, obviously, and Jaime. So I mean, Cersei would be a good one.
We need a good proper Cersei figure.
Yeah, we do.
They haven't done one of her. It stinks because I don't like her costume right now.
Yeah, and then some of the cool characters like the Hound,
Tormund.
And
even Sam would be nice.
Yeah.
Jorah, too.
Yep. So hopefully they.
I have a popular enough.
Braun.
Get more. Oh yeah, Braun.
So hopefully
he's another interesting.
Yeah.
For I don't know if we can tell really, but
will he do what he's being asked to do?
Will he do what
stay
believes needs
true
to
to
be
his
done?
friends?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing with him. I mean, considering the fact that we met him, I'm really hoping that he doesn't, because it's like, he's a guy that's been influenced by money the entire, that's his whole incentive. But I hope that they don't, do something bad with him, and then we end up hating him.
Now, these guys I had pre-ordered way back when, once I found they were coming out, so we didn't have to go really hunting for them or anything, so I was happy about that.
The last thing I have to say about the show in general for next episode is Jaime has a lot to answer for and to be, Like,
Mm-hmm.
like we guess we get to truly learn if he has really redeemed himself, or if like
Right.
his story's been worth it. Like,
Yeah, I want to see where all that's going. And once the battle starts, which is supposed to be the
bigger
longest,
than Helm's
it's
Deep.
supposed to be
No, it's not.
longest battle ever filmed.
It's not gonna be bigger than Helm's Deep.
I don't know. You don't know.
Dare them say that.
They said longest battle ever filmed, but where it's better.
Bigger than Helm's Deep is what they said. But I'm like,
We'll see.
I can't.
What we got next?
Well, we move now into what, as I said, as Luke Skywalker about it not going the way you think. We now move into the 2 Black series we purchased.
Yeah, and enjoyed all you guys' footage that took footage from Celebration and watching all the stuff that they put out of the panels and that.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed all of it. Great time to be a Star Wars fan as well. I mean, you got the Mandalorian coming out. We know that it's called Rise of Skywalker, the 9th movie.
Clone Wars has been
is redone. They're talking about doing the Old Republic. So much good stuff in the Star Wars world. But we were happy to get these guys. This is another completion,
more or less,
for us, pretty much.
We have. I'll just show them first. We've got. Finally managed to get Dengar and Zuckuss of the 6 bounty hunters. Now, over there, in our one cabinet, we have the Boba Fett Boskin IG-88 that they released, in the archive wave loose. We decided to unbox them. And then over in the box, somewhere in heat down here, we have Forlorn.
Forlorn, yeah.
So now we have all 6. I still say that's my favorite scene, or shot at least, in Empire Strikes Back, is all the bounty hunters standing up on top of the riser.
Now, supposedly, too, I got a Grievous on the way that I wanted on auction on eBay, but I think the guy screwed up because I got him for like $21, and then it was removed, but they got a hold of me and said it was still going to be shipped and processed. So I'm waiting to see if I get that, or I'm going to have another eBay fiasco on my hands. So, but if not, I'll definitely be getting my Grievous here before long. So
classic eBay fiascos.
Either way, I'll do it. But these guys were both online purchases because we were just having too hard of a time finding them, and I got them basically for retail online. So was happy about that as well. So. Yeah, looking forward to getting a set of these all together and maybe taking some pictures and stuff. Not that I'm a big photographer or anything, but just some pictures to have. Some pictures. But yeah, but
one of them Rangers.
Dengar is just awesome. Yeah, he was a little tougher yet.
Something I still recommend you read. I mean, I never.
Is he a fly? I wonder.
No, his
He looks like a fly, doesn't he?
He comes from like this planet where it's something like he can only breathe in the conditions of that planet, so he has to use the mask like everywhere else he goes to, kind of like Plo Koon. I still say that I know a lot of the old EU is unfortunately not canon anymore, but I still have the Tales of the Bounty Hunters book. That I've read some of, not all of.
Yeah,
but,
you would highly recommend people read it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. For anyone who ever says, well, why should we care about these guys? I mean, the stories that they give you in that book really kind of deepen them and show you where they were coming from, what their incentives were. I mean, like him, for example, Dengar, his entire story is driven by getting revenge on Han Solo for something that Han did to him in his past that resulted in the way he is. And you get a really nice, in-depth, psychological...
Do you feel sympathy for him?
Actually, it's somewhat...
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, you should. I mean, if you need spare time, you should. You need to read it, and you need to read Shadows of the Empire. Both are 2 EU books I started with, and I just really like them. They turned out very well. And even that Darth Maul one I read was really good. About his kind of past, prior to Phantom Menace. And, kind of shows...
A lot of good books coming out, too, right now.
Oh, I want that, that Padme one that you've been sharing. What's it called? Queen's,
There was a real good book on Han Solo out right now, too. I also got the complete character guide coming in the updated edition.
I know this is kind of old news, but it still has got me excited. I just mentioned Shadows of the Empire. Back when Solo came out, there was a book called Tales of Mandor that came out, and in it, Dash Rendar is mentioned by name, who was one of the 3 cool new characters they introduced in that book. And I really liked him. So I'm glad that he's, at least by name, still canon in the new stuff.
That's awesome.
You know, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I think you should read it. Those books.
Also got half of the wave ordered.
The newer ones, yeah. The prequel wave, I guess you could call
I guess
them.
I got what, Padme,
Mace Windu,
and
Dryden Voss.
Voss going.
You still want to get a battle droid.
Yeah, and I might get the other two if we see them out in the wild, but I'm not gonna order them.
Yeah, the others are definitely worth it. You know,
But they're on back order. But I'll be getting them eventually. Now let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, they seen this in the hunt video.
Very exciting to get the.
Finally got my hands on one of these for a decent price.
By record, I'm saying this is the best Captain America that they've ever made.
$12 or so a figure,
The head
which is
sculpt, it's amazing. I don't know how close you can all see it, but
you go to the side a little bit so you get the glare from the screen. Because we have our screen up so we can kind of see our ugly selves, so we can see what's going. Well, I'm ugly. He's good looking. But
no, I'm not.
Anyway, but yeah. So I was glad to get this another addition to our 10-year. So I don't know if we'll ever get all of the 10-year stuff. I know I've seen where some people like Art have found the Hulkbuster one with Hulk and Hulkbuster for like $21 now. I doubt we'll see it unless we come across a Target or something. So on one of our travels, but stop it. I see you over there.
I'm sorry, it's fun.
I know what you're doing.
It's fun. I was gonna go.
But yeah, man, and that Crossbones fig, it's cool. I was still hoping to get the Ant-Man 2-pack, but it vanished in our Walmart for some reason. I guess they sold them all before it got marked down. Either that or we missed the markdown on it.
It's nice to see, though. I'm glad we finally have it.
Yeah.
As Walter says in Lebowski, it ties the room.
Excellent addition to our collection.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get him, and he will be an excellent.
Yes.
Ironically. All right. Do you have much to say about Mr.
Well, of course I do, man. My favorite wrestler growing up. You guys seen it in the video. I got my man, the American Dream, Stardust himself, Dusty Rhodes. Really great likeness here, down to his birthmark on his stomach. And they got a little outfit there on him that you can put on him, a shirt and a hat and that. But this is like the second Dusty. I got another one upstairs, but the second one I really like that I've seen. There's Tori. Say hi to the people, Tori. Let's pull her away. And then, but yeah, I was glad to add him to my. So I'm still trying to find the Bob Backlund that came out in this wave because I don't have one here. I try to get all the old classic wrestlers when I can. Like I got Flair and Harley Race and all them guys in like the Superstar line, I believe it was. But yeah, happy to get Dusty. I don't get a lot of wrestlers anymore, but if they made a pretty big impact, I like to get them because I'm still a big fan.
Now this
what we got left?
Oh yes. Segue from one. Now this just reminded me, we actually have 2 new figures that are up here from the new.
Oh, and then we got to show those too. You'll have to make a brief interlude because I want to give my man a shout out.
Which?
Our figures that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What were you going to say though about up here?
We have 2 up here. I'm going to grab them really quick because this kind of segues into that. These from the new Marvel Legends Endgame wave. He has had to order because we haven't had any luck getting them.
Our Walmart is resetting their stuff next week. And we might see some of this stuff then, but
we saw a little bit of these. Remember,
they may have got one shipment in.
We saw the Captain America,
and because we seen the Cap, and that's the only reason we knew that we did.
2 of the comic guys. That was it.
Comic guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was
right. Names. And then they had the Hulk and the Thanos and those big kid-sized figures. They both actually look pretty good. I showed them on the video, but.
I actually saw a Cap and the little ones like a few days later, I remember.
These were the ones I wanted from the wave.
There's 3 that he
wanted. The Ronin, the Hercules.
And then the one we'll show.
Which is the one everybody wanted.
Yeah.
But go ahead and show him. I think he's...
So this is the Hercules.
He's awesome.
Nice weapon.
Has the big blue eyes and stuff, man. Not that I notice the guy's eyes, but it's pretty noticeable on this figure. He's really cool. He's jacked.
Oh, that joke here in terms was great whenever the guys ran into each other and the one dude was like, "What? Stand back, he has blue eyes," and Tommy goes,
"Oh yeah, in Game of Thrones, yeah."
That was funny.
But,
yeah, and the little kid scared the death out of everyone.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he gives me kind of a Conan the Barbarian sort of.
Mm-hmm.
That's who he reminds me of. Yeah. And then the other one, this Ronin is amazing.
Yeah, I remember originally when I seen pictures, I was like, but once I seen it in person, I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. I
think he's good. You can take off the hood, but I'm not going to. He's got some
really nice detail on him, so I really like him. Glad we got him. Interested to see what he's gonna play in the movie.
Why he's taking on this new alias.
Well, I think it's obvious, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, no, it's like I know why he's doing what he's doing, but what's with the new look? Like, why is he?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. And then
maybe he's just trying to remain hidden who he was.
Yeah.
The third just got this guy finally the other day.
This Ebony Maw, from Infinity War. Yeah, looking on the back, I mean, do you have any desire to do this Thanos build figure? I mean, since we got the one, do you really have a desire to do the second one? I mean, we now have a couple, like 2 parts to him, because the Hercules didn't come with the head, so...
Yeah, not really, but I wanted to complete my Black Order, and this, I just think they made him look incredible. Like I say, the people that are like creatures or whatever, or robots, they just do them so much better justice than they do figures that were representing actual people.
Yeah, looking on the back, the 3 that we saw at Walmart, we saw Captain America, and then we saw the Living Laser and Nighthawk.
And that was it, man. Yeah. Our Walmart did not get the 2-packs in Loki and Corvus at all. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know why. Like it seems like all the Walmarts across the world, or at least the states, it's either been they get boatloads of them 2-packs, or they get none of them. There's no in between. It's like my Walmart was one of the ones that got none. I've seen guys where they just got stacks of them. It's just like I don't know what they really dropped the ball on that one. I go to Walmart all the time because it's where I got to go around here. But that was one of the cases where they really dropped the ball. So, but anyway, he's just incredible. I mean, that sculpt is awesome. Just looks exactly like the movie. Really been enjoying some of the memes I've been seeing they've been doing with him about the new movies coming out. So love getting him.
And then speaking of that, what you just said, not getting it, well, Walmart might not have gotten that 2-pack, but we did.
And let me tell you about the Walmart. I ordered it on Walmart.com at retail and waited. Finally, I checked it. Chatted with somebody in customer service. They said, well, you're not going to get it. So they canceled the order for me. Made me so mad. So finally I said, screw it. And I just got off eBay. I paid a little bit more, but I was tired of really trying to get it. Because I checked the store dozens of times. And then, went through that fiasco with Walmart.com. So, we got the 2-pack. So
finally.
Now we get the Black Order complete, which is pretty awesome.
The display for them is right up there. We're going to have to do a little bit of rearranging, but not much to get to accommodate everyone. But
so, that made my day that I got, got those guys, pretty well have gotten all the ones I want.
And then we have this
And this is just a little bonus. When I was looking on Walmart, I seen this, and it was below, it was at their clearance price, and I got it because we needed the
we now have all these.
The Ross figure.
Yeah, we now have the we now got all of the Black Panther ones they do, and now we just got to wait for them to put out the Shuri, the Marvel Legends Shuri, which should be coming. I thought it's at least been announced, and then we will have everyone from Black Panther that's needed, which will be pretty cool.
Awesome.
We got a nice display going on up there. I still say that Mbaki wave is amazing. Just looking at the ones they have up there. Now, if we did get the other pack that was the Falcon and Bucky that was around, I'd like to put them, if we got them, with the Infinity War ones we have.
So I'm going to do some searching and see if it's still available anywhere.
Because we kind of have
I have a feeling you ain't going to find it in stores because they clearance them all out.
Infinity War Avengers section up there as well with those. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, we got the Agent Ross and another Killmonger. This one I might just like when I display it, have him because we already have a Killmonger up here that has the mask on, holding with the weapons. So this one I might have holding the helmet in addition, and keep the sculpt on. So.
But he is such a great actor. We love everything he's been in, and
Martin Freeman.
And was glad to get a figure of him. Now, if I could just get a Coulson sometime.
Michael or an Agent Hill. Want to, and then Michael B. Jordan's pretty good too.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with Jordan, man.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
And the last thing at the bottom of the stack is, as I said, it's the prelude to your collection. This is actually mine that he bought for me in pre-order for Christmas.
Hunter's a real big fan, and I found this, and I thought, oh, he'll like this.
So it's going to block both of us, really, but it's the Gallery Collection John Wick statue, or I guess that's what you call it, a statue.
Yeah, maybe once you get it on box and all that, we can take some video on one of our later videos and show them out of the box, but you can turn it around and kind of see
the back
better how he looks. But yeah, he's pretty cool.
Is this supposed to be this is the John Wick, so it's the first one. I'm wondering if this is from the scene where he's in the
honestly, I'd have to rewatch it. Well, there's candles and stuff around.
I think he's in the sauna, but when they're in that club and he goes to rat out Theon Greyjoy, and that big dude comes out of the water and he has to shoot him like 6 times to get him or something.
Right. Well, let's pause this a minute and we'll get our other male finds and we'll bring them here. What first?
I want to just kind of run through my head. Is there anything else we've gotten that... I mean, I don't
know. I mean, besides the statues I've been collecting, because I've been getting some of them gallery statues.
I've been keeping up my Mystery Mini collection.
Yeah, he's been doing the Mystery Minis.
I know I said I'll do videos eventually of all of them. School's been kind of hectic, the last few.
Yeah, because he got done his musical, and In the Woods, it was excellent, by the way, if anybody's keeping score. We thoroughly enjoyed going, and
it was fun to play.
The kids did an awesome job. Definitely professional too.
To any of my friends watching, nice. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, all you guys are incredible. Love you guys. So let's pause a minute and we'll gather that stuff up and then we'll show. How about that?
Go ahead.
Okay, guys, we're back. I wanted to give a quick shout out again to all the kids that were in Into the Woods at BW. There's a copy of the program. It was real cool. It had write-ups of all the characters in it and everything, and they did a real classy job on the program, I thought. Because,
I'm glad that you got to be there for the best performance.
Because a lot of times they don't put about all the people that's in it.
Saturday was probably our best performance.
Or everything, but you can see who's that man at the bottom there.
First page.
So yeah, it was
the
really enjoyed it, and I think Hunter had an awesome experience doing. He's been in several plays now.
Not as many as some of those other kids, though. I've been in like 2.
Really cool. So check it out. Going to do some talking about some other people in our YouTube world. And first of all, please, we're trying to get our first 200 subs. Please, if you're watching this, please consider subscribing to us and passing us along to other people. And if you're also a YouTuber, please subscribe to us and let us know, if we're not subscribed to you, I'll gladly subscribe to you. But, just help to make the community grow, because we just have fun. We ain't really thinking we're going to go on some grand adventure or anything. But just please help us get our channel to grow. But shout out to one of my brothers out there, Rabbit Hammer, who wanted to do a trade with me of something he's seen in our collection video.
Trade Kimasabi.
Yes, and it was a old school Venom figure from Spider-Man 3. It was like a special edition. He's seen it just like under a bunch of stuff. He's like, hey, you want that? I was like, I didn't have really any attached to it. I was like, sure. So we did a trade, and he was trading me a Luke and R2 Black Series, but he ended up sending a whole bunch more. But I want to read the letter he sent to us. He says, hey, yo, Tank, Crazy H, thanks so much for the trade. Also, wicked appreciate your friendship and all the kind words towards me and my talents in my collection. I did mention how once I get some bigger paper, I'll draw another picture of you. He drew some art for me. And I hope you dig the drawings I did. He threw in some extras, keep the awesome channel and collecting.
Extras.
Yeah, thanks. My man Steve, aka Rabbit Hammer. So thank you, buddy. Some of his drawings. This is really cool. It's like a tree, and I love trees. I think I mentioned that to him in passing. In fact, one of the back tattoo I've been wanting for years is the Tree of Life, but someday maybe. But I need $1,200, and ain't gonna happen anytime soon. But that one, and this one, you know, it just looks like it's going into a castle and stuff. All kinds of cool stuff going on with that one. I think he'll do some. He would do some commission work because I know he's done some stuff for some of the other guys on YouTube. But hit him up. But this is the one I got a frame and it didn't work, so I got to get another frame. But he did me a awesome Darth Maul. I mean, look at that talent. I mean, Steve, you're just awesome. Enjoy your channel. Enjoy getting to know you, and I've enjoyed your friendship and everything. So thank you very much, buddy. I will put his link in the description. Hunter, you want to show the figures he sent?
So these are retro ones from years ago, like the starting of the Black Series. He gave us this Return of the Jedi Luke. This is because it were like he said 3 things. It was like either these or a modern X-23. What was the other thing? Or was there another thing?
I think there was, but I forget.
And I was like, go for the Black Series because these are hard to like come by, you know, and like, you know, they're very cool to have. So he got that Luke for us, and then
anytime you get a Black Series, you can't go wrong with
R2, both older, I believe. I guess this is an older one. I don't know if it's a 40th anniversary repack or not.
And then we didn't even know about all these other ones. I was like, man, dude.
Yeah, I opened up the box. First thing
I feel bad because I only had one little extra thing to throw into his because I gave away most of my other stuff at my last giveaway.
So, first thing was I opened the box and there's this BB-8 rolling around in there. And I was like, no, that's kind of cool. We give us a
gotta love BB, man.
He threw in a BB-8, so I was like, that's cool. Then I start unwrapping. He had it in like kind of a
really packaged good and everything.
And each layer I unwrapped, there was another figure that like would reveal itself. So I believe it started with 3PO here. I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. So now we got 3PO to go with the R2, you know. So
shout out to Anthony Daniels, one of the nicest guys I ever met.
And then I wrapped the next 2, and this is what really made it for me.
Oh yeah, well, you wouldn't make it for anybody because these 2 guys are just the coolest ever.
Han and Chewbacca just there. I was like, oh sweet. I was like, that's. I was
Rabbit Hammer, you're awesome.
Yeah, what an amazing.
I appreciate Steve, buddy.
Yeah, what an amazing, you know.
Definitely, you know, when you get some art off him or something, check him out, man. Like I said, I'll leave his link in
now, I guess
the description.
I don't know if these are just the repacks that they did in the 40th, or if they're actually the older ones, but either way, very cool to get all those in the same.
But really enjoyed, you know, his channel and my man OG Geek.
The OG.
She collects and. What is it? Jedi Master and some 3 numbers. She does Star Wars reviews, but I enjoy her channel. I'll put links to all these guys below. But I want to pass on, you know. Hopefully, you know, they can get some subs from people who watch my videos, and hopefully, you know, they'll, you know, pay it forward. Because, like I said, we're trying to get our first 200. So I hope you guys will consider giving us a sub. So, you have anything else before we conclude the video?
I mean, I mentioned about the minis, but I didn't say what I was getting. There was, the Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's been trying to put them together.
I will say
been watching Lady Funko's videos on them. She's been trying to get them too.
The Endgame ones, I mean, I know they were all ones I needed, but the unfortunate thing about it was I've gotten like all of the 1 in 6 chances already. So that's like Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk. So now it's going to be a challenge of trying to find the rarer ones and get them. But then in the Game of Thrones ones, I've only gotten 2 doubles, which are both 1 in 6, was Jon and Tyrion. But then I've ended up getting the Mountains, Cersei, Bran, Barrack Dondorian, like.
Yeah, you've had some good luck.
But then the best luck came is somebody came and bought like 3 of the other ones, which I bet they were like the Arya and the Sansa that I needed. But I ended up looking out and getting all 3 GameStop exclusives recently. They all were still there. It was a Daenerys and a Night King and a the Ice Viserion.
Mm-hmm.
So now all
they're all awesome,
yeah.
but the Viserian's really cool.
The hilarious thing now I'm just gonna say, you say they all have because of their design aesthetic.
They all have
the Stewie Griffin.
Stewie Griffin head, but
but they still look pretty cool.
They're still smooth. But if you've made this far, I've been on him to make a Mystery Mini video of his collection. So
under which I will be dubbed Mystery.
Comment below if you've made it this far in the video, if you'd like him to do a Mystery Mini video. Also, let us know what do you think is going to happen in Endgame. Any predictions for Rise of Skywalker, and of course, yep, the Emperor's. Well, I ain't going to spoil it, but and who do you think is going to end up winning the Game of Thrones? So let us know any of that stuff in the comments, and that way I'll know you made it this far. So anything else?
I was going to say something.
Go ahead.
I can't remember what it was now because you started freaking talking.
Oh. See how he is with his dad.
Well, it's not your fault. It's just that
I gotta say things or I forget them. So
I know.
You were probably talking about your minis.
Yeah, I was, and like I was gonna
He's
say,
become addicted.
I was gonna say who I still needed.
Who you still need?
I know I need Sansa and Arya, and Davos, and Theon Greyjoy, and Gendry, for sure. There's one other one I can't remember right now, but those are the ones I know I for sure need from them. And then in Endgame, all I have are the ones I mentioned in Captain Marvel, so I still need to get a lot of those. But I'm hoping I can acquire more in time, you know?
Oh, I'm sure you will. You know, you'll get them eventually. But got graduation come up, so he's excited about that. So, gonna be a busy month. Don't know how much of this shenanigans we'll get in, but we'll try to get some in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about it. If you guys have anything, or you want to send us a letter, or card, or anything, our address is in the comments, and all our information as well. Like I said, please consider subscribing. Give this video a like, and if you do subscribe, hit the bell, and that way you'll know whenever we put a video up. I try to do at least one a week. Sometimes it's one every couple weeks. It can get pretty busy. I was trying to do them daily there for a while, but it's just got to be too much. So, you know, just trying to do them when I can. So, as always, I'll remind you guys to do one random act of kindness this week and help make a difference in somebody's life, and make it so, you know, you're an awesome person to your brothers and sisters around you, because that's what the world should be about, is helping others. So, on that note, have a happy Easter if you see this before, and we'll be seeing you real soon. For Crazy H, Brett Tank Downey, saying peace, love, keep rocking. Any thoughts?
Rolling? No? Enjoy your Easter, everyone.
And
have a blessed and safe Easter.
You too could be Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
You.
See ya.